Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone that taught us this truth. Shalom and salutations to the hopeful elect Akim out there, spreading the gospel throughout the four corners of the earth in sincerity and truth and presenting your body as a living sacrifice as the scripture teach us to do. Shalom to the very few sisters that do listen up as well. I'm the brother Yarmaya from the Great Millstone Chicago camp, coming back with basically a continuation of what I was going into earlier about this he looked like an Elamite, this Indian cat, and I think it was Tucker Carlson. Then it was some stud looking jigaboo, talking about it. But I was watching the clips, and yeah, they was going into the lights going off, and earlier I had went to the four sword judgments, and while all these things and all these things coming to pass, and the average, you see the look on their faces. They're explaining this, explaining how it's a big possibility in the near future, the very near future, that states, should I say, wide, they gonna cut off a lot of power grids. And we've been telling you here that at Great Millstone, starting with the apostles on down, for decades. And when they do this in the United States of America, one thing I didn't mention was that it will be set up. All right, this is Ordo Ab Chaos, order out of chaos, which is the so-called white man's MO. And he's going to use a lot of these things to push the MOTB. But as the scripture is said in Job, when he sat to fill his belly, that's when the Most High going to get him. He can't pass his bounds, but this judgment has to be set because it's all ultimately orchestrated of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, because it goes into Jacob's trouble. It goes into the time where the highest is visiting the earth. All right, and that's what you're about to see. You about to see it full-fledged in HD, so the light's going to be off, but the real power going to be on. The power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai moving throughout the earth, man. This is 2nd Esdras 9 and verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself when thou seest the part of the signs to pass, which I have told thee before, then thou shalt understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And that's what you're seeing. Therefore, when there shall be earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, and that's happening all over simultaneously, and every time I read this, I'm going to say it, Yaharatazah, then thou shalt well understand that the Most High spake of these things from the days that were before, even from the beginning. How did he speak of them? In his writing, through his words, through his holy prophets, all right? Which nobody believes, all right? And that's except the elect. All right, and that's why he said what in the book of Ezekiel, the 9th chapter, he talked about making a mark upon them that sigh and cry for the abominations that's done in the midst thereof. Now, earlier I had went into the Psalms, the 91st chapter, but those are the men that's calling on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right, the 2/3 of Israel are finished, man. This is their judgment. The judgment is set for them, man. And going into that, this is easy. Salakia, Isaiah 55 in verse 6. It says, seek Yahweh while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. All right, before the famine of the word, when you see the prophets out there, when you see that Israelite video scroll up, that nigga who might have told you 3 years ago at the park, you better go find that cat. It said, let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto Yahweh. Because bitch is talking about making this is how I preserve air, this is how I preserve water, going to get guns and canned goods. None of that shit is going to save you when the lights go out. All right, the scriptures say that righteousness delivers from death, man. Riches don't deliver you in the death. All right, righteousness delivers you. The wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our times and strength of our salvation. All right, your faith with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai and how he looks at you, man. Hey, the Lord, I have it where a motherfucking Edomite take and cut off your hands and your feet in front of all your fucking survival kit. And you can look there and starve to death. All right, because the imaginations of these people are about to come to pass, man. You see what they doing. Hey, as the scriptures say in the gospel, if they do these things in the green tree, what should they do in the brown? All right, niggas are acting crazy when they can still get blunt cigarettes and a little pussy. We talking about no heat. We talking about no hot water. All right, no heat, no hot water, no electricity, ain't no fucking none of that. That's what's to come to this place, Mystery Babylon the Great. And this is why. All right. It says, let the wicked forsake his way and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto Yahweh, and he will have mercy on him, and unto our power, for he will abundantly pardon. Like I said, listen to them crazy Israelites. They might be on to something. You can clearly see it. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith Yahweh. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts higher than your thoughts. So Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai understands, knows, premeditated and predestined everybody's judgment, man. That's why the scripture tells you what? A sparrow don't fall from the sky unless Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai ordained it. All right, he said, I create light, I create darkness, I create good, I create evil. I, Yahweh, do all these things. So that's the only salvation you have, man. That's why King David said what? The Lord is his shield and buckler. It's about to get real wicked around here. All right. It says, verse 10, it says, for as the rain cometh and the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither, but wordeth the earth, and maketh it bring forth bud, that it may give seed to the sower and bread to the eater. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return to me void. So the Lord ain't going back on none of this. This is going to happen. It shall come to pass. It said, but it shall accomplish the thing in which I please, and shall prosper in the thing wherein I sent it to. So, Salaki, whereto I sent it. So that these things are coming to pass, man. And the average person to start to see this, man. And that's why they making those what if videos. What are we gonna do on a blackout? Nothing if you don't have Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, but starve, die, freeze, or whatever else gonna happen to your ass and your so-called loved ones. Because this is the generation of the bloodshed of them that killed the prophets. All right, that murdered the prophets, shall I say. Hey, I don't like nobody that the Lord don't like, man. Asking these dumbass questions, man. Hey, our people have been scattered amongst the so-called the Native American Indians, Israelites. They the tribe of Gad and the tribe of Reuben. But as far as like India and Pakistan, them Elamite people, I deal with a lot of their women. But outside of that, yes, it's men that was, hey, we was over there for hundreds of years, all right? And we still is. Our seeds been scattered through the four corners of the earth. When you read the book of Esther, it lets you know that the king at that time, he had 27 provinces, and it was Jake all over in there. So a lot of them people amongst the so-called Indians are our people. All right? But get off my comment board with that madness, man, because you just want to fuck with me. All right? And you're going to get judged for that too. All right? But nevertheless, this is Isaiah 13 and verse 10. It says, the stars of heaven and the constellation thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in its going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity. So this is the bloodshed. All right. The scriptures say from the blood of Abel to the blood of Zechariah. All right. The scriptures say from the blood of from the beginning. In 2nd Ezra, the 4th chapter, in the 28th verse, it goes into it. It say from the beginning to the time of Ezra, from the time of Ezra when he revealed that to him, to now, the time of threshing. So this is the blood that you're going to be judged. Everybody's going to be judged for. All right. The Lord judging for this life, your past life. He said that in Revelations, 1 and 7. So this is why the light's about to go out. Verse 10, it says, Isaiah 55, 13 and 10, it says, for the stars of the heaven and the constellation thereof shall not give their light. The moon shall be darkened in its going forth, and the sun shall be darkened in its going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. Because this is what's coming to pass, man. The earth is about to get judged, man. It says, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even the man than the golden wedge of Ophir. And that's talking about an Israelite man, a elect man, a predestined man that was predestined to be delivered into destruction. It says, therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of the Lord of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger. And it shall be as a chased roe, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people. All right? And flee everyone to his own land. And a lot of people gonna side up, but a lot of people gonna go leave this place, man. And that's already been happening since the fucking recession. It says, even one, everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined to them shall fall by the sword. So if you going after the image of the beast, all right, if you think the so-called white man is going to deliver you, you're going to be thrust through by the sword. If you following his ideologies, if you outside of the covering of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, yes, you are joined to him. Our people made a covenant with death, especially that goddamn nigga woman. All right, you know she through. All right, it says, and their children, speaking of the devil, it said, and their children shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes, their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. That's what's to come when the lights go out. They're going to be men bartering women for the resource, for food, for ketchup packets. 12 men going to run a fucking train on you for 2 ketchup packets and a pack of jelly. Until you starve to death, man. The Lord ain't fucking playing, man, with none of you people out here. All you degenerates, all right, out here murdering each other. You niggas going to Guantanamo Bay. You niggas going to Serbia. The Most High is pushing this man's hand to do this dirty work, man. To be Esau. It says, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, and they shall not regard silver. And as for gold, they shall not delight in it. So America in general not finna buy out this problem. It says their bow, they ain't got no money. Their bow shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb, that I shall not spare children. So when these troops come over here, you niggas really gonna be fucked. When these foreign troops and all these sleeper cells that's already over here activated ignite, that's another problem on your hands. On top of you not having no food, no heat, no water, or no resources, man. Jacob, thou worm. The Lord took all this from us so we can trust in him, man. But you niggas don't see that, and that's why you gonna fucking die. This is Revelations 12:12. It says, rejoice ye heavens. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. So he actually understands that the kingdom is being translated from one people to another, as it says in Sirach 10:8. And he gonna let you Israelites burn, man. He gonna tell you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans up, man. And like he doing, deporting all these Latin tribes and shit. Like I said, Trump trying to send niggas for jail time over there to Serbia. He trying to deport you monkeys too. Like the Elder Malcolm always say, the Northern Kingdom get it, Ephraim get it first, and Judah get it the worst, man. When it comes to this white man cracking down on you niggas, man. But this is prophecy, man. And this is why we preach to be delivered from these peerless times which are to come. A time has been like a time never before, pursuing to Daniel, the 12th chapter. All right? Pursuing to St. Matthew. You're going to the 24th chapter. All right? 2nd Ezra, the 9th chapter. All these scriptures, man. This is 2nd Ezra 4:27. It says, and cannot comprehend the things that are promised to the righteous in the time to come, for the world is full of unrighteousness and infirmities. And this is why this cannibalism is coming. This is why this grape is coming. This is why these terrible destructions are coming, because you niggas are disobedient and you have to fucking pay. But as concerned, and the brothers in the truth, we paying right now. We sacrificing our life right now, being refined. 144, as soon as I said it, call allow you, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right? We laying down our life to get delivered right now through this sacrifice that's known as the truth. Or as the beloved apostle of the Kabbalah say, this thing of ours, La Kosher Nostra. Verse 28, it says, "But as concerning these things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee, for the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come. If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then it cannot become that is sown with good." So if you, like I always say, man, you can't put sugar on shit and call it a sandwich. This place has to go because it's full of wickedness, wicked niggas, and wicked thoughts. It says, verse 30, "For the grain of evil seed have been sown in the heart of Adam from the beginning. How much ungodliness have it brought up into this time, and how much shall it yet bring forth until the time of threshing come?" And the time of threshing is coming, man. We are in that time. We're in a time of war, rumors of wars. It's about to get real fucking grimy out here. Hey, Shalom, Mark. That's right. That's right. Psalms 139 and 21. "Do I not hate them, O Yahweh, that hate thee? And I have grieved, and I am grieved with those that rise up against thee. I hate them with a perfect hatred and count them my enemies." And the Lord said, "Lo, bring his enemies here and slay them." All right. That would not that he reign over them. And none of these people want to follow the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. So what's gonna happen? The fucking threshing, man. And the light's going out and it's gonna be fucking on. But with that being said, call Alayim Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua Ba'ashem Rukakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who taught us the truth, and to the hopeful elect out there enduring shalom. Hey, at the water for tuning in and posting the precepts. But with that being said, call Alayim Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua Ba'ashem Rukakadash. Shalom and endure.